Smiles, everyone, and welcome. So today we're going to work on our journal, and we're going to put the signature in, and then we'll work on a few pockets for the signature. So the first thing I do when I'm going to sew a signature in is I check and make sure all the pages are where I want them. So that's what we'll do first. So I want this to be the first page. I love how that coffee stained, so I think I will make that my first page. Yeah. So, and then we had put this green one. I'm just gonna flip through and see if I want to move any of the pages, or if it'll be good the way we had putting it together before. So I'm liking so far how the pages are looking. Yes. Yeah, and I want that there because that peeks out there. We'll have, and then the map. And this will be the middle. I love that image. Okay, so I think we're good. So what I do from here is I just want to get them aligned the way I want them, because I'm thinking what I want to do is I want to put that envelope on one side, either up here or below. So I'm just going to center this paper a little bit better, like that, like that, and this one a little bit better. I want centered. And then the envelope, I want it to be caught with two of the threads, so I want to put it either down here like this, or up at the top. Which way do I want it? I think I'll put it right there. Where should I put it down? Yeah, yeah, I'll put it right there. So we want that like that. I'll just line this up a little bit. Good. This one could come up just a tad. That's looking just fine. And just fine. And then the center one is fine. Okay. I'm going to just move this one slightly. That. Move this up just a tad. There we go. So then I take my signature, and this being a one signature, I'm just going to put it all together. So I want to get it in the book like such. And then what I do, I just center it, and then I will take a clip and I will put it on this side like such, like that, and then I will put a clip down on this side. Catch all my papers as best I can, just like that. And then I will clip this side, just like that. And then I'll put a clip up on this side. Just like that. Okay, then I got my clips on. I'll just close the book, make sure I got it where I want it. And then I will take my pokey tool, and I'm not going to bother measuring this. I'm going to just guess where the middle is. Then I hold the book like this while I'm making my holes, and I poke it all the way through to the other side, just like that. And I usually put this book underneath so I can poke right into the book, into these papers. So that's one. And then I go about an inch down on each side and do the same. I will poke a hole. I'll hold the book like this generally, and I will poke a hole through. And just make sure I got my hole all the way through. Then I do this side too. I go about an inch again from the top of the book down. I go about an inch on both sides. Let's see. Yep, that should be good. Then I just poke my hole. Now I hold it like this so that it's always centered. And then I poke my hole through. Just like that. Okay. So now I'm going to use some black thread. This is waxed thread, and you do about 3 lengths of your book. So that's 1, 2, and 3, and I always add just a bit just in case I want to add a charm or something. So I'll just take that, and I get my needle here, and I'll get this threaded. Hopefully. I'm not wearing my glasses right now, but that worked okay. So then I will bring it, I'll just move that out of the way. So you first bring it through the center one. Let's get it through here. What's going on? For some reason, oh, there we go. I got it down. So you come through the center. Make sure to leave tail behind, and then I bring it through. I just gotta find it now. Where did that hole go? Not seeing that hole very well on the outside, so I will just poke through and see where it is. It's because of, it's right there. It's because of this fabric that it's hard to see. So then I'll just poke it through here. There we go. Bring it through. This is a little awkward because it's on camera. So you can hold the tail, of course, which I do tend to do, but on camera it's a little harder to hold the tail, but I can readjust it when I get there. So then I just bring it through this one at the bottom. So we're going through the bottom one. Bring it through all the way. just like that. And then we're going to come through the center once again. Now when you come through the center, make sure not to catch the thread that's already there, and you know, put your needle between the strands, because that will, okay, I have to turn the book up this way so I can see it a little better. Otherwise, if you do that, it'll buckle. If you put it anywhere in that thread there, it won't pull tight. I'm having a hard time seeing it because there's the black of the book. Oh my dear, oh my dear. Let me get some glasses here and perhaps I'll see the hole a little better, where I'm going. Okay, I think I got it now. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then I just bring it through again, just like that. And you bring it through, get your other tie, and you pull it tight, just like that. Okay, so then make sure you have each tail, one on one side of the string and one on the other side of the string before you try to turn it off, to tie it off. So we'll tie it off. So I knot it in a square knot, just like that. And there we go, it's all sewed in. And then I take my clips off. And we'll have our signature all sewed in. There we go. It's all sewed into the book, and I'm going to leave these for now, because we may put a charm in it, right? So I did not quite get that super tight, but that's okay. It's still fine. All right. There. So now we got our signature in our book. I'll just put these to the side. Out of the way. So I want to do some pockets through the signature. So what I want to do, we'll just set that aside for now, is I want to make some pockets with this, and with this leftover fabric, I think would make some nice pockets. So I think I'm going to do a side pocket with this. I'm going to do 2 side pockets, and I'm going to use a piece of my book page that I had saved. And oh, this one's got a bit too heavy a glue on it that I think will show through, so I'm not going to use that piece for that. I'll just get another piece. I have plenty of them, that's for sure. Just don't know what's have this one, or this is a smaller one, and I don't know. I think this one would be good maybe for these. Oh, I'm going to need a couple more, I guess. But with this one, I want to cut and have 2 side pockets. So let's see how I'm going to put this on. I think I will trim this first. And we'll decide from there to need that. I think what I'll do is I'll put it on and then we will cut it from there. And I like, again, the fact that we will have some of those words will show through. Like, I think I'll be able to take a bit off each side, but first let's just put it on. Put the tacky on. We'll do the same as we did with the belly band. So I want to catch as much of that as I can. Now, I might have to go this way. Yeah, I'm going to go this way. And we'll just put it on like that, and then I'll trim around it. Is what I'll do. Just like that. We'll do. I could fold it under. Is what I think I'll do. Just like we did before. And we'll secure that. Yeah, you can see the writing through the white part again. And we'll do the same here. Just like that. Smooth that out. And then I will trim around here, and I'm going to cut it on an angle so I have two side pockets. So I think I should be able to do that with my smaller cutter. So I'm just going to cut off what I didn't need here. There we go. The same on this side. Cut a little bit off. There we go. All right. So then I'm just going to put it on an angle, just like this. And I'm going to make two side pockets out of this. That's what I'm going to do. Just get this lined up as best I can. There we go. Just got to move that just a tad. Okay. Yeah, that should be good. And then I just come across, cut it into two. So that'll be two side pockets. And then these ones, I'm going to sew them on, I think, is what I'll do. And then I'll trim it up. I'm just going to get another page here. And I have, okay, they're a little bit on the big side, but that's okay. I can adjust that easily enough. So we're going to want to cut it just above this here line, I think. I'm just going to follow the words. That's what I'm going to do. And see if that'll be enough. Cut off. Yeah, I think I better take a little bit more. So I'm going to cut it to here. Just to make sure we have enough fabric to cover it. Yeah, perfect. So I'm thinking I can cut this the same. as that one. And then we will trim it up once we get it sewed too. Okay, now that should work with that. Barely, but so I think I want to take just a sliver more off this one, just to be extra sure. So I'm just following the line of the words here, trimming. There, that's sure to fit now. And then this one, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take just a sliver more off because I see a bit of fraying there, so I just want to make sure that the whole piece is covered. There. Okay, so we'll tack that on with some glue so it stays in place when I'm sewing. I'm going to put these over here for now. I'll put them away after. Okay, and I'm just going to move my sewing machine over here a bit. So I'm going to, whoa, there went my cord. I'm going to zigzag again because that will be a nice on these pockets because of course with this lighter thread it's going to show the thread really well. So I'm just going to put some let's see, I wonder if this, I just need, well no, I'll use my tacky glue. I just need it to tack on because the sewing will hold it, but we'll tack it on in the middle and then we'll sew around. I'm just not going right to the edge so I don't gum up my sewing needle too much. Okay, and we'll put that on there and then we'll trim it up before we sew it. I think is what we'll do. I like the little bit of a butterfly there. It looks really nice. Okay, and we'll do the same with this one. Go. And which way do I want this? Maybe this way. Go this way. Guess it doesn't much matter. Get that on there, and then we will trim it up before we sew it again. So let's just trim this up before we sew. I'm wondering if I could cut it in my cutter, if it will cut. Let's try that. It'll make it easier than trying to use my scissors, right? So let's just see how well it'll work. If I can get it to go through the fabric or not. Just at the very end here, it didn't really work, but that's okay, because I can just take my scissors and trim that off with my scissors. That's what I'll do. but it was worth a try. It seems like the start of it works just fine, but then it gets caught up at the bottom part. Here, trim that off. And then we'll trim along this one. I'm going to take a little bit of the paper and make it be a little bit easier. I'm thinking. And we'll take a little bit, we'll do this side. Well, we're going to cut all around it, is what we're doing. Okay, well, we need a little bit off this edge here. Okay, there we go. Then we'll do the same with this other one. Put this out of the way. And then we'll sew them. Finish off the sides. Now I'm not going to bother keeping these scraps. I think they're a little too small to keep. Especially this side. Okay, that's good. Looks good. Just got the one to go, and then we'll sew them. And I'm going to sew all the way around them with the zigzag. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, we'll get rid of that. I just want to trim this a little bit. I'm not liking how square that looks. Doesn't look square enough. And now I'm just being fussy. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly sew these, and then we'll see where we want to put them in our book. Okay. All right, so I'm going to do a zigzag. Okay, let's turn. I'm probably one. Oh, no, I did that one perfectly. Okay. Yeah. I'm getting the corners really good today. Usually I don't get it right to the corner because I don't want to go too far, so I have to put in one more stitch in. But today, I shouldn't say that right now because I will not do it on this one. Okay. Oh, I got it. I'm going to just trim this before I bring that down. The last part of it. back stitch just to secure it. There we go. So there's one, and we'll do the other one. And I'm okay with it fraying a little bit. So then we'll do this one. Get this one done. Cut these right now. I do save these because I want to make some homemade paper, and I want to put some threads in it. I think that'll be cool. I'm hoping it will work. I've never done it before, but I'm going to give it a try. Hitting the corners so good today. This one I might, no, perfect, perfect, perfect. Back stitch just to secure it, and that's all done. Okay, those look good. All right, so I just want to, let's see, this one shows it the best. I always end with the V when I go to turn the corner. I always have my needle on the left side, so then you get this little V. See how that V's in the corners? Just finishes the corners nice. All right, let's see where we want to put these in our book. Just want to take and decide where we'll put these. So let's see, could put one there. Here's a thought. No, I don't want that there. And, oh yeah, and I need to edge those, ink those. Maybe this one. Yeah, I kind of like it there. Okay. I did remember to re-ink this. Now it might be too much ink, so I'm going to just be light with it because it isn't all soaked in just yet. And we'll edge this. Really see it over here because of the white. Yeah, much better than it was when I was struggling. Okay, so we're going to put that one there, and then I'm going to just do that right now. Put it down the side. Across the bottom. Just like that. And we'll get this in our book. So I want to put the other one in the back on the same page, I think. And we'll go right there. That's what we'll do. So I'm just going to ink this first. Now I have no formal method of how to put pockets into my journals. It's just what feels right to me is what I do. But the one thing I do tend to do is in the front of a signature, like I did here, I will use the back of the signature. I will put another pocket. When I have two pockets like this, I tend to do that. Okay, get this glued on. And see how wonderful those book pages work for making pockets. Just the right size lots of times for what you're looking for. I'm just going to wipe. I'm getting some ink on my fingers because I just re-inked it. And so when I'm holding it, and if I go off, I hit my fingers sometimes. So I'm going to get a wet one here so that I don't get any ink where I don't want it. Right there. There we go. So we got those pockets in. Now these ones, where do we want to put those? That one will go like that. Now, thinking, where do we want to put these? Do we want to put these on here? No. And we already used that one, of course. I keep going back to that. Isn't that interesting? We could put it, no, that's not quite long enough page. There's always this one. Oh yeah, I like it there. For sure. And what else do we got? So that would take us over here. We could put it here and then the other pocket over here. Just like there. And that, I kind of like that. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Is we're going to put the pockets on these two here. I think I want it, no, I want it on this side is where I want this one. Yeah, I like it on that side better. So we'll get this one put on first. So again, I'm just going to use my tacky glue and we'll get this pocket put on. Here. I think I want to bring it down just a bit. Oh, there. There we go. Now we'll be putting a tag in here, but there's no reason you still can't journal behind the tag if you so choose to. Okay, gonna let that dry. And the other one we were gonna put on this side. Yeah. I like it there with that lady. complement each other, I think. Okay, there we go. So we'll get this put on. There. Okay, just hold that a second till it glues on a bit. And then I had pulled some from my that I have made previously that I thought would look good in this, might look good in this book. So we'll have a look at them. So I pulled out this envelope because I thought it was with the dark and the green. I thought it was a nice envelope, and I think I might put this in here. So I'm not going to make it into a pocket. I'm going to use that as an envelope. This one, though, I think I want to make a pocket out of this. And I don't know for sure where, but I liked that with the green and the bird. And then I had this one with this green in the background that I thought would go nice in this book, and it's got the mushroom, and that mushroom's really cool. So I think I'll use that, and I'm going to just put that on a page, and you can journal in here and use the back as a pocket. Is what I thought. Or we could do a side pocket. So I think I'll put those two in. And then I found this here, which I thought would be really nice in this book because of the green again. And inside is a tag, and it has the girl on the tag, but look at that nice green. That green there really matches well with that green. So I'm either going to clip this in, or we could always put it in a pocket, is what I thought. And then there's a tag here, and you can take the tag out. You can journal on the back of it, and you can also journal right on the card itself. So, and I put this little tie on it. So I think I might clip this in. I don't think I'm going to glue it in at all. And maybe in a pocket it might work nice. Let's see back here. We could, it does fit in there. We could always put it in our belly band, but I don't think so. I think I'll just clip it in. So I want to put these two pockets in today. So let's find a place for those. So this could go that way, and then you just fold it out and journal on it. Oh, I need to fix this a little bit. Let's do that first. Needs a little bit of glue right here. When I made it, I mustn't have put enough glue along there, along here. Now, of course, you could clip something like this in too, but I think I want to attach it to the page, is what I want to do. And I'm going to make it a side pocket. So it's probably best to go over here, something like that. Not there, though. I don't want it there or there. I don't want to cut off those birds. I don't want it on that one. So, let's see. We could put it there. And then it would flip out like that. And then you could slide a tag in there. So that's one spot that would work well. Or I like it there. Okay. Can also, no, that's too close to that pocket. And there's the middle. Okay. So I don't want it on the map one for sure. Now we've got a pocket there, so not there. I think I'm liking it here. I really do like, I think I like it there. We will just, or we could go here, but I think we have the pocket on this side, yeah. So I'm gonna go right here with this. I think that combination looks good. So I'm going to glue it on 3 sides, and then you can be able to slip a tag in behind it. So let's attach this one to that page. Put it all the way up is what I'm going to do. You could leave the side open, but where I'm placing it, I want it to be a top pocket. Okay. So there we go. We got another pocket. That's a flip out also. Okay. Oh, I guess I should have edged that perhaps in the, I could edge the top part. Ooh, I had quite a bit on this sponge, didn't I? It's okay. Just really stand out. Okay. Let's see if I can get a little bit on this without on the page too much. No, I'm going to hit the page, so I'm going to leave that. Let's see if I can wipe a little bit of that off because I'm hitting the page. That's what I'm doing, and I don't want to do that. Okay. All right, and now we want to put this one in. So I put this in the front. I'm going to put this in the back of the signature somewhere. Well, that's kind of nice. Now, I had used that paper, so I could go right in here like this, but I'm not liking that as much on this side. So it doesn't matter. I'm good if it's uneven or not, because it's where it looks the best, right? It doesn't have to be that way. Lots of times I will do it that way, but I don't always. Well, that kind of looks nice on that one. I actually kind of liking that. Okay. Or here we go. You know, I like it there, or I like it on this page. Which side do I want this to be on? I think I'll put it on this side. Yeah, I like it right there. Okay. So let's edge this a little bit. I had already edged this with Vintage Photo, I think, but that's okay. I can put some black over top of it quite easily and edge it out to go with this book. Okay, so I think that's all the pockets I'm going to put into the signature, because I don't want a lot of pockets. I want a lot of space, like I said, for journaling. So then we will make some tags for these pockets, and like I said, I think I want to do black tags for this this book, and the recipient can either write in white ink or I could back them in coffee tea dyed paper. I'm going to think about that because I think it would be kind of cool to be able to write on the tags in the white. So I might just leave them black and then they can journal with a white pen. I think that would be kind of cool. Okay, so now we got that pocket on there. So then I want to pin this in, I think, and I think I really like it with this green paper. Now, whether I want it in the front here or whether I want it back here, where is the other green one, or whether I want it back here on this page, or this, yeah, it'll have to be on this page. So I kind of like it in both. Well, then we could put the envelope in the front or the back of the signature. That would work well. So let's see what it looks like if we put it here. And we can just slip that over top like that. Yeah, that looks good. Or this way, whichever way you want to clip it in. So I'm going to use paper clips for this. I just have to decide what kind of paper clips. I have a couple of different kinds of paper clips that I could use, and I'm still not sure which side I want to put that in, but I will show you real quick. We could use a straight paper clip, or I do have some other shaped paper clips like these ones here, and I think I might use these because they're green. There's green ones in here, so I'm going to use these. That's what I'm going to do because they are green. That was an easy decision to make. So we'll just clip these in, and then we will make our tags and put our brooch on, decide if we want to have a charm out the bottom, and then we will be done. I'm thinking I like it like this, just the way it is. So I'm not going to put anything in this particular envelope. I'm going to leave it for the recipient to put whatever they wish in there. So there's that one. And then we were going to clip, where was it? Right here. We're going to clip this. And I think I will clip this to the top. That's what I'll do here. That's what I'll do. So there we go, guys. So I think we'll stop this video here. So the next video we will do some tags and do a few of little finishes that we may want to do, and then this journal should be done. Oh yes, and we need to think about a closure. I wasn't sure, but it's getting kind of fat, so I think we should put a closure on. So I'm thinking we'll put a simple closure on it. So we will do that next time, guys. So I hope you all have a lovely, lovely day and a crafty kind of day. And we will talk to you and see you soon. Bye for now. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe and push that notification button, and you will know when I'm putting up a new video. Bye.